Hello, my name is Shadley, welcome back for another episode of Victoria 3 Japan. In previous episode, we got our truce with China and Russia. Korea is now liberated, although I don't know if they got trade agreement with Jing. We are embargoing them. No, they are embargoing us, sorry. Russia is damaging their relations. I don't suppose I can... Oh, they would not take us... Oh... They got, well, less than 1 million debt still, so that's not too bad. And they probably wouldn't take the bankrolling either, because our relations are rather poor. I mean, we're trying to improve it, but it's not going very fast. Of course, it might just be a well, not really even that elaborate route to... Oh, all discovered in southern Sumatra. Oh, I want that. Well, there's 10 Aldrichs, so it's not really that much, but it's better than nothing. But we do have war brewing against the Austrians because they figured that, hey, we can declare war on the Japanese while they're switching their troop compositions and navy compositions a little bit. So the war has broken out. I think... Oh, Dreadnought warfare completed. Guns and steam. Impressive dreadnoughts in the ongoing conflict, proving that they are not merely vanity projects for the navy. One president that averages a 5% prestige for 5 years, or plus 10% navy power projection. We'll say the power projection, actually. I think that's going to be... Well, I don't know if that's going to be more prestige, but at this stage we don't necessarily need to worry about the prestige. So I'm kind of interested to see how well we can hold these back here. If need be, we can send more troops. Okay, we got about the equal numbers in this combat. We got better defense than they got attack, so it should be a victory. And then it's just a matter of, can we sink their convoy? Oh yeah, we have already sank some of their convoys in Sumatra Sea. Okay, so that means that they will maybe start losing some of their more... Oh yeah, supply value 93%. If we can keep that up, we can eventually force them to either retreat all their troops, or, you know, just lose a lot of the morale, and then we're going to attack. Or maybe do a landing in the rear or something. Because I don't think they have anyone outside... Well, I suppose that's just one province though, so it might still count as a defending units there. But regardless, this is going to be a glorious victory for us, although a lot of casualties overall, but we'll survive. I'm sure of it. Scandinavia is having a revolution there. I don't think that's our problem, though. Let's have a look at Europe real quick. So Prussia is still... Oh, they've taken some land from Scandinavia. Scandinavia is having a massive revolt there. Austria is still pretty large. Italy is still what it is. Spain is still... Well, I suppose it's kind of historical Spain there. Or pretty much what it is in modern day as well. Right, so they got that. Africa is still a bit of a mess. France has colonized a decent bit. Oh, right, that reminds me. I could, in theory, start colonizing down here. I mean, there's Russian colonies in Africa a lot there, apparently. And apparently Zanzibar is... Oh, free American market. Oh. Free States of America has started colonizing in Congo. Oh, alright. And there's Austria. Oh, Austria's got stuff over there. Alright. I don't think we need to go to Africa. I'll leave that to the Europeans. It looks like our combat is... Is that a naval combat? That is a naval combat. They got more offense than we got defense because of the equipment adjustment. Still 30% in there. And meanwhile, our defense is whole. Oh wow, 244 defense. Alright, well, good luck trying to break through out of there. And mostly it says, oh, have we started losing some supplies as well? Oh yeah, we have. Right. So they started sinking convoys there. Do we have another fleet that we could send in? They're not doing anything over there. So navies. We've got one escorted convoys in Manchuria. I think we can take this one to start... ooh, actually, naval invasion. I don't know if that would work. We can put you to raid convoys over there. The more we raid their convoys, the better. And if need be, we can just send that one back home, so it's not going to cause any issues there. And I think otherwise the convoys are still mostly fine. So if we were to send in another army from here, for example. Also send you to help defending for now. I think we'll still win this combat. Oh yeah, that was an easy victory. Have they started losing any of their... No, they got pretty decent supply. Oh, and our supply is horrible. Okay, so we might lose this area. So it's only cut to size though. So unless they do a landing in our mainland... Speaking of which, let's activate some armies over here just to make sure that they won't be able to freely land. They won't win this war. Actually, they might. If they conquer any land from me, I think all the capital and the following war goals are not being occupied. Can't Japan downsize, so does that mean that they can conquer anything? Or if they, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a loss there. But if we can fix the convoy issues that we have, which I'm not entirely sure that we can. I mean, we're sinking their convoys as well. So it's not just one-sided sinking of ships there. But it's a bit risky business right now. I suppose if I let them expand a little bit first, then I do the landing to their rear and conquer the treaty port, and then if, well, I don't know if I'll be able to take everything, but you know. The most dangerous game. Returning from a safari expedition, Ashur Yamato was marooned on a small island in Scandinavian West Indies. There he was hunted like an animal by the Russian aristocrat Boris Budyonny. Who is this? This is a brigadier general from... Okay. Well, I guess the general died. For the Russian general at that. Not that I'm complaining or anything. So they are losing at least a little bit. Oh, this time we're winning the naval battle. There we go, because our stats are now getting better and better. Plus we got a lot more ships in there. Well, a decent bit more ships in there. A lot better ship at that. So there we go, that's going to be cutting down their convoys in here. Or their ratings in there, rather. I think we'll still lose some of these combats in here. They'll start pushing out for now. But are we... Yeah, no, I think they still need to take our capital to cut me down size. So I definitely got the upper hand in this war. And if we can make sure that they don't sink our convoys too much in here... Oh, there we go. That's almost 500 convoys that we sank from them. That's got to be a massive blow for them. But at the same time, our supply values are basically zero for most of the troops there. So that is bad. But if the troops that we have locally in here can at least hold them back for a while, we can probably get by with all of this. But I don't know. Yeah, we still lost some convoys. 400 convoys there. We sank... Oh wow, we sank a lot more convoys from the Austrians now. Oh, there we go. So their morale is also dropping to 58% now. But our main armies in there are at 0%. So yeah, that's not going to be very helpful. At least the local troops have at least some organization. Just not a lot. Still got a lot of construction work going as well. I don't suppose if these have good... yeah, these got pretty decent market access there at least. So we could probably... I think coal mines is something that we'll get at least 20. Get the logging camps as well. Let's have a look at quick... oh, we need some more sugar. I don't think we can farm any sugar here though. No. The rice farms, we could get some sugar through there. We'll give it a couple rice farms, I guess. And then over here, was there... No, there's... I don't think there's sugar plantations a lot in here. There might be some around these areas. Yeah, over there we can get another 5, for example, to get some more sugar growing. But yeah, it's not a great situation. But now that our fleet is starting to get the upper hand against their fleets in here, I think we stand a chance on pushing them back eventually. Or first sinking their convoys sufficiently that they won't be able to push us back. I think we need to wait another month though, at least, before our supply values start increasing there. And until then, there's not much I can do about it. But their supply values, it's only 31%. And again, they are losing a lot of their... Well, we're losing a little bit of war support, they're losing more because they control no war goals and they got a lot of radicals. Wait, how much? 1/3 of their population is radicals. For us, it's about 10%. So yeah, we got a lot better situation in that, and our radical numbers are dropping. Loyalist numbers are going up a little bit, not massively, mind you, but a little bit. But yeah, this war, as soon as we start getting a bit of the convoys running up to where here, we're sinking a lot of their convoys, and I think since their fleet were pushed away, over time it should allow us to... Oh, are they actually trying to do a landing in here? The where? They lost 40,000 men in there. So it's a good thing that we had troops defending in this. Or defending back in Japan. Did we have... Okay, we've got 10 battalions in southern China. We've got a little bit of troops over here that we could maybe... I mean, we could probably mobilize that at least. I don't know if we're going to be using it, but at least have it mobilized, you know. And neither side has a lot of... Oh! If both sides are at 0, then I can just start advancing with the small army there. And push them back. If I can take the port, then they will eventually just give up. Not particularly quickly, but if we can take the war goal, then it's going to be about 2 per week, I believe. And yeah, that'd be quite nice. They got a lot of troops in there, and they... Defenders morale, that's actually a bit larger than I expected it to be. Oh yeah, they've not taken a lot of casualties there. Did they manage to get their supplies in back? Maybe. That was a bit of a shame. Alright, well let's just defend the front line for now. I mean, I think they should have... Oh, maybe they do have some garrisons in here. Yeah, they got 3 garrisons, alright. So I don't think we'll be having enough troops to push those garrisons back. But in the meanwhile, at least we're keeping them at bay from our capital. We've got a lot of our convoys... or at least we're trying to defend some of the convoys. I don't know if we'll... Oh, right, so there's the Scandinavian War. Russia sides with Scandinavia against the Americans. Or Free States of America. I think we don't need to worry about that one, though. So we've got a decent bit of constructions going right now. Mostly very basic stuff. I suppose this one's still got a lot of room. We could let the steel mill upgrade if need be. And then, of course, the motor industries, I'm going to let that upgrade. Automobiles, we are building them over there. Oh, wow, yeah. Let's get another 20 motor industries there. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to give a few more railway levels there. Just to make sure that we'll have that. And we'll give it a few construction sectors as well. So we've got 1.1 billion GDP right now. We're definitely the #1 in the worldwide. And standard of living, I do still try... Oh, I'm planning on trying to get to the #1, but Bohemia's got 27.8. That's pretty hard to beat, especially if we keep conquering more lands with worse situations. So are they... They still got that 3 garrison in there. We've got 6 units. I think we'll give it another try and attack. Maybe... Oh, they pulled some troops back. Oh, did they try attacking again? Or is that because they just don't have any supplies, so they decided to pull those troops back? That's a possibility, I suppose. Pasteurization has been researched. Excellent. I suppose... Well, we do still need a lot of electricity, don't we? Yeah. It's not too bad, though. We do need quite a bit more overall. But we could, in theory, especially places with low population... there's actually a little bit in there, but like... Well, low extra population, let's just say. For example, over here, if we put in the... No, that's a refrigerator storage. Never mind. So that would use more labor, in fact. There's the flash freezing that we need. Okay, never mind. We probably don't need to worry about that at all then. That's right. Actually, just out of curiosity, what else was it that I gave? Oh, we're getting the stormtroopers soon. Alright, mate, that's not too bad either, but the NCO training would be quite nice. Not for this war yet. Right, so that was for the livestock, fishing, and whaling. So I suppose... Oh, livestock is something that we could maybe have a bit of a look at, if we could reduce the workforce use in those. Although, I suppose a lot of these... Okay, this one doesn't have that much. So, livestock branch. Refrigerator storage, that's minus 20,000 workers. Alright. That's frees up a decent bit, especially in our capital, that would be quite nice. Is there any other... So there's a little bit extra in here. Do we have... No, we don't have any livestock there. Over here we got a little bit extra. This one's a bit low on number, so let's just go ahead and get the refrigerator storage there. We could probably do that in a lot of other places as well, especially in places like Borneo. Now that I think of it. Oh wait, no. That wasn't the livestock. That's the livestock. That will probably start relieving a little bit more of the pops to work in other areas. So how's the attack going in here? We haven't attacked yet. Oh, I think we might win this one. Maybe. Well, they've still got the 3 battalions there. Are we... Both sides are losing manpower fairly quick. I think we're losing faster than they are. If we can get some reinforcements, then we should win. We'll need more than that. But both sides are losing a lot of manpower in there. It will basically boil down to the reinforcements. If we can get enough of them, then we can win this. But I don't think... No, I think we're going to lose this one, actually. Oh, is there naval combat? No. There's no naval combat in there right now. But is there naval combats? No, they haven't started landing there again. They'll probably try another landing in due time. But there's no other front that they can fight in. Suppose I could take one of these, like this one's a good offensive plan. I'm just going to send that one back home to recuperate and reduce the sort of penalties that we have. I don't know if it's going to have any sort of impact on the morale of the troops. Probably not directly. This fight is, well, if we can get a little bit more reinforcements, please, then there's a chance that we could... No, we're not going to beat them. It's down to 1 battalion fighting, so yeah, that's not going to be enough. Let's just go and put you on defense for the time being. But they're still losing a lot of their war support. They would take a white piece. I want to take that port, though. So they're not going to accept that. Oh, do we have... Oh, we got another naval combat in here. We got the numbers in our favor, at least. Plus, we got better ship... Well, yeah, we got kind of better ships. At least we take less morale damage overall, so... That's pretty decent. But yeah, the values of what attack on defense are basically the same right now. I suppose they got a good attacking... Yeah, they got a good general in, or admiral in there, so that makes a large difference. So how is theirs? Oh, they got a bit of morale in there again. Unlike us. Still don't have any. Bit of a shame. We do have these units over here, but I suppose if we try to send these in, they're probably not going to have any sort of morale in there. Yeah, nope. Right, I'm just going to send you back home then. We're going to keep one of these armies here, just in case we manage to get the supplies rolling back in. Sank a lot of Austrian convoys, that's for sure. Got some troops over there. Oh, they're trying to attack. The question is, of course, how many units are... Oh, wow, they got all their armies in here again. I guess they gave up on the dream of landing troops in Japan. Raising concerns. We're going to let the trade unions be a little bit upset and less powerful. And it's another 500 convoys sank. They haven't sank a lot of our convoys in here, though. It's a bit of a shame. Well, not really a shame, but a bit of a surprise that they've tried to do so much. I mean, we still don't have any supplies in here, though, so there must be something that they're sinking. Oh, NCO training unlocked. Is that another naval combat in here? Yes, it is. That's going to be another victory. But we got the NCO training. Did that give any passive bonuses, by the way? No, it just unlocks the squad infantry. We're not ready to switch to that yet. Not during wartime. Stormtroopers could be quite useful. Suppose we could get that, or if we go for the concrete fortification to get 40% more defense and minus 5% morale loss. Or we could get some of the naval stuff. That could also be quite nice. Or in the production we could get the... Oh, arc welding. Now that's something. Could get more steamships. Well, 11 months, that's not too bad. I suppose we... political agitation, that's more authority. That would be quite nice as well. They would expect more standard of living, but the standard of living is actually pretty good overall, so that's not too bad. I'm going to do that. It's only going to be like 2 months to get that, and our fleet is going to get another nice victory over the Austrian fleet over there. So that should give us a bit of a bonus. Oh yeah, they are out of morale once again. We're still out of morale on most of the troops there. Still... Oh, they got 4 garrisons there now. Alright. Problem is that we don't have... Oh, actually, we do have a decent bit of that. Oh, but I suppose there's no market access. Yeah, there's no market access there. That's a bit of a shame then. Looking like Wales is having a revolution. Losing a bit of money, but we've still got 30 million pounds in gold reserve, so I'm not too worried about that. Monument to the Emperor. Pop's become more radical. Not necessarily too bad. It's only 3% prestige, though. How's the peasant? Fairly happy, but I suppose we could build that monument, sure. Got over 8,000 prestige now. Damn, that's pretty decent. But the enemy war support is down to 25 points. I don't think it can go below... Yeah, no, it can't go below 0. Until we manage to do the landing. Actually, speaking of landings, let's just go ahead and take one of these fleets. Do a naval invasion. They'll have 4 divisions defending, I reckon. Which one is... Hasegawa? I will probably do that. Do you have any sort of attacking... Not directly. We'll probably have enough troops to land there. We can take the port, and then we can, you know, slowly clear out of them from the inside, maybe. Or something. You know, if we can manage to do the landing, then that is going to give us the war goals, so that means that they'll start losing the war support faster, we'll get out of this war faster. And there we go, we got some more authority. Psychoanalysis could be quite nice, or the film. Ooh, actually, that would be even more art. But yeah, that'd be nice. Elevators could be quite nice for the extra infrastructure. Then, of course, there's the arc welding, which would be quite useful. or the oil turbine for the oil-fired plant. Well, no, I don't think we want to go for oil-fired plants. It's just, we don't have enough oil for that, quite frankly. Compression ignition would be quite nice for the extra mining. And diesel trains and all that. And diesel engines. And there's door rollers and flash freezing. Both would be potentially useful, but I think we're going to stick to the society research right now. I'm going to get the film. Get that underway. I mean, it's already 1925. Of course, we should get some film industry going. Prohibition. Both the clergy and the intelligence have expressed their desire to stop the alarming consumption of liquor present in our nation, petitioning the government to ban it. Nothing makes a man smile more than a glass of whiskey before bed. So those both would be a bit upset about it. Now, admittedly, the clergy is not, or is a marginalized group, so we don't need to worry about that. Intelligentsia is still fairly loyal. So we can do that. We're not going to have alcohol ban or anything like that. Oh, oil discovered in Outer Manchuria. Well. Oh, well, it's one oil rig. I guess it's better than nothing, but yeah, I wasn't... well, rather, I was expecting a bit more. Yeah, we'll get a bit of extra migration there, and all of that. So is there more? No. It was just the oil rigs, but it still gives the gold mine event, apparently. So that's a bit of a shame. But oh well, understandable. Right, so we got the coal mines slowly hiring. I suppose we could get a university here, just in case. And the steel mill... Oh yeah, we need a lot more qualifications, don't we? I'm sure of it. The urban center is level 15 in here. That's pretty decent. So how's the industrialist? No, it's still 50%. So what's the Japanese states? Oh, incorporated states. Okay, so we don't need to do everything, but all the incorporated states that we have need to get to a little bit higher levels of urbanization. Did we have... Okay, so we got this one. That's already level 5, and it should have... Oh, it doesn't have a railway. Okay. Let's get a railway in there. My goodness. So West Borneo is going to be 1. And then, did we have... Micronesia, is that incorporated? That is incorporated, but it doesn't have a lot of pops there. I suppose what we could do over here... No, actually we can't. Well... Let's get a railway there at least. But there's no urbanization there at all. That's unincorporated. That's unincorporated. Most of these are unincorporated, so we don't need to worry about those. That's unincorporated. Luzon is incorporated, so over here we probably need to get some things going. If we were to get like a power plant or something, then that would give them a bit of urbanization at least. And then Sakhalin is another one incorporated, so that's only level 3. We could probably let that upgrade a little bit. We could get a few more mines. I mean, how is the urbanization right now in here? We've got 375. So if we get a few more coal mines, that's going to get us to level 4. And then get a couple of these. And one more coal mine. Well, let's get 2 more coal mines. So that's going to get us to 50 or 5 urban centers. And plus, we could probably get some more. Oh, actually, let's have a look at the decrees real quick. What do we have? Is there any state over here that we have? Well, I suppose this one's not got anything other than the or the migration attraction a little bit in there. We'd probably get some resource production in there. Resource industry throughput. I'm sure that will help. Right, so the industrialized Japan, we still need to do a little bit more. I mean, did we have incorporated states over here somewhere? Or was it just... No, actually, I don't think we do. So Ryukyu Islands is something that we... Well, it's a bit low on total population, so I don't think we're going to do too much about it. Maybe give it a few more boosts there. Maybe assembly lines would use oil. We do have a little bit extra oil, though. That would reduce the labor need. On the other hand, the fishing, well, no, we need to flash freezing, I think, to reduce the actual amount of laborers in there. And then the urban center is already pretty much to the max. Alright. Well, I guess it'll do. Right, so they've got a bit of troops in here, but they're not attacking. We've got some troops, but we have no... Oh, the dream. Story has been making rounds about a miner who struck rich and became the wealthiest man in his town. People out of Manchuria beginning to live beyond their means. Right, we'll get a little bit boost in standard of living in there, but I don't want to increase it too much. I mean, we do want to increase it, but there's some penalties on the event afterwards, or once the stuff starts going down. We've got a lot of wheat farms in here, that's for sure. They're not necessarily very, well, profitable, let's just say. We're losing actually quite a bit of money right now. There's no lack of bureaucracy, though. That's for sure. Actually, let's have a look at the bureaucracy. Is there any other things that we could... Well, I suppose we could upgrade the Home Affairs to level 5. Just to be on the safe side. We do use a lot of bureaucracy on stuff like that, though. Oh, we got an attack. Oh, there's a landing. Right, so we should be able to take over the port that they have there. They were trying to attack us. Then they gave up. I think because we sank more of their... No, actually, we didn't sink more of their convoys. So are they actually attacking or not? I think they are now, and then every now and then they stop attacking, and then they start attacking and stop attacking, so it's going back and forth. Not very good for them. I think they are going to start combat in there. But their morale is low. I don't know if it's going to be... Well, yeah, I think we might actually win that. All discovered in Eastern Java. And if we can take over the front line here, we can then start pushing them back a little bit, hopefully. I don't know how good our morale is going to be after this combat, though. Remains to be seen, I guess, but, you know, we're going to win their landing at least, and they are losing a lot of troops in there. I think... I don't know, they might actually still pull a win out of this. Yeah, they will. It's not going to be a cheap victory for them, mind you, but it's going to be a victory. But if we can take the war goal regardless, even if they take the rest of the island, as long as we hold that port, they will eventually surrender. And it's already, well, it's minus 39 for the exceptions of the peace deal. So they're losing 1.3 per week. Okay, so they are running to 0 war support very shortly. And then as soon as we conquer the port... Oh, we got naval combat in here. Well, that's going to be another victory. So, once we get through this... I think they did actually win. Or who? No, we won that. Oh, wow. I'm a little bit impressed. Okay, the landing is finally a success. We got that one. Oh, and now it's pulled the troops back from there. Oh, we got... No, that is a separate front. So did the army head back here? No. It's over there. Right, start attacking from the rear. It's going to take a bit of time to get there. And our fleet is victorious. But now they'll start losing their war support. 3.3 per week. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's minus 2 from the war goal, and then they got a lot of radicals, and they've taken 1.2 million casualties already. Alright. I mean, is that true? How many have we taken? We've taken a decent bit of casualties as well, but nothing close to what they have taken. I mean, to be fair, it's probably a lot of troops that they have in here taking full attrition and all that. Probably doesn't help them. There's also, I should utilize my construction capacity a bit further. I'm going to give it a few more electric industries in here. So we can lower the radio and telephone prices a bit further. Not necessarily something that we are desperately needing to do. But, you know, it doesn't hurt. Right, so now they've got 1 battalion defending there. We have no morale, though. So let's actually just defend that. I was going to attack, but then I realized that, yeah, we don't have any morale. So if we start attacking, it's an instant loss, and then they'll retake that. So we'll just hold on until they surrender. Which, honestly, with this speed, is not going to take more than about 6 weeks. 1.5 months, and they'll surrender. How much, we got? Pretty good amount of innovation. I think we could even have more if it wasn't capped at... Oh yeah, we could have up to 160 right now. That's not too shabby. They're still thinking our convoys a lot in there. Well, actually, I don't think they are, but it's not returning the sort of convoy stuff in there. I suppose it's a bit of a shame that they, for some reason, don't want to use the... I suppose, okay, they can't use that one. And these one, okay, so they need to use this or that one for the convoys, but they're using this one. So there's one more week and they'll take the truce. Yeah, I'll take that. There we go. Retaking all of this, now it's just a matter of getting everything up and running again. There we go, that's our truce. Another glorious victory. And then let's just go ahead and start spamming buildings in here, for example. We got the mines already in there, we got a lot of power plants in there. Is there any... Ooh, apparently we need to... Well, we'll get a couple government administration in here, I suppose. But I suppose, in addition to that, we should make sure... Oh, that is level 5 urban center now, so it's the industrialist Japan... Ooh, just need to get one more, and I think that's going to be Hokkaido. If we can just get some sort of industry in here, And we've got steel mills. How much is... No, it doesn't list it there. We do have some extra infrastructure in there at least, so that's good. Suppose we could get some food industries. That's how much per level? That's 20 urbanization per level. So if we could get some like 5 levels there, that's going to get us to already... Okay, with the coal mine we're going to get 300, so that's 405. So after that we'll just need to get a little bit more mines or something, for example. And that's going to get us to 5 levels urban centers, and we got a railway in there already. So that's not going to be the issue. We'll probably want to get another level for the railway though. So if there's a lot of workplaces available there, then the immigration is going to be a bit heavier as well. So that'll be fine. Right, so we got the Russian neighbors over here. I'm not particularly happy about that. Oh, and there's a lot of diplomacy plays going on. We're going to be in peace for at least a little bit. And we're also going to have to end the episode here because we are over time. So if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.